Hey, you guys remember 2016, right? Remember that? Remember that 2016 thing? Yeah, me too. It was everywhere. For like a year. You know what else seemed to be absolutely everywhere? Social media challenges, crazes that took off online all over the world. Everybody loves them, don't we? Nobody really understands them, but that's not really the point. My name is Danny Burke. Let's take a look at the top 10 social media challenges of 2016. Alright, we're going to start off at number 10 now with a big one, the Running Man. This challenge was started by two high school students from New Jersey called Kevin Vincent and Jeremiah Hall, who posted a video to Instagram of them doing the Running Man dance to the song My Boo by Ghost Town DJs. It was eventually picked up by two basketball players at the University of Maryland, Jared Nickens and Jalen Brantley. From there, it spread like wildfire. In May, everyone seemed to be doing the Running Man. The creators of it and the basketball players who made it popular even ended up on the Ellen Show to show everyone how it's really done. Coming in at number 9 now, we have the Mannequin Challenge. In October, everyone froze for the Mannequin Challenge. It involved groups of people standing very still as a camera passed between them and the song Black Beatles by Ray Shremond played in the background. It's thought to have originated from students in Florida and went viral extremely quickly. Everyone was doing the Mannequin Challenge. Schools, sports teams, workplaces, major TV talk shows, Hillary Clinton, even Michelle Obama and the Cleveland Cavaliers did the challenge in the White House. I think that's what I love about all these challenges. They're just so kind of unpredictable. Who would have guessed that one of the most popular ones so far would involve people doing absolutely nothing? Next up at number 8, we have the 22 Push-Up Challenge. This one needs no explanation on how to do it. You do 22 push-ups. The reason though was very important to the creators of it. It was all to raise awareness of Army veteran suicide rate. A report found it to be 22 veterans committing suicide every single day on average. The challenge was started by veteran Andrew K. Nguyen and the hashtag was 22kill. Some huge celebs rose to the challenge, including The Rock, Kevin Hart, Chris Evans and David Beckham. Moving on to number 7 now, we have the Backpack Challenge. I have to be honest with you now guys, I hadn't heard of this one until I started making this video, but that might be because I'm not at school anymore and this was very much a school age challenge. It started appearing in November and involved 2 rows of kids lining up with their backpacks in hand, full of all their school things and books and all that kind of stuff. Then a volunteer would run between the 2 rows and they would basically get beaten to an absolute pulp by people throwing backpacks at them. If this was a list of the most painful social media challenges of 2016, I think this would have been a lot higher up on the list. Next up at number 6 now, we have the You Name It Challenge. It all started when a guy called Remix God Sway did what his name would suggest and remixed a clip of a gospel singer called Shirley Caesar singing about Thanksgiving in church.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb.
Soon, everyone was dancing to the remix. People were rapping over it. It was crazy. The only bad thing is, I think it might be the first song that makes me really hungry when I listen to it. I'm hungry just talking about it, to be honest. Mate, right now, I really love some beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. No, it doesn't work in my accent, does it? Next up at number 5, we have the No Hand Challenge. On October 7th, 2016, Twitter user Seth Schneider posted this picture of himself saying, "Today is the proudest day of my life. I successfully took a picture of me high-fiving myself." The internet pretty much lost it. They went wild for it. Over the next week, everyone on Twitter seemed to be posting pictures of themselves in the mirror without holding their actual phone, freeing their hands up to do all kinds of things. Dab, high-five themselves, or sometimes not even be in the picture at all. Everyone was very proud of themselves knowing they successfully completed the No Hand Challenge, even if there were probably a lot of smashed phone cases and screens. Coming in at number 4 now, we have the Trump is Coming Challenge. This all started in mid-November, a little over a week after the US election, when many people were still processing the results. A lot of high school students who didn't support Trump but also weren't old enough to vote seem to have taken out their frustration with this challenge. It involved the person filming the video shouting "Trump is coming" while everyone else ran screaming.
Trump is coming!
Next up at number 3 now, we have the 100 layers challenge. It usually involved people putting on 100 layers of something such as makeup, which made them look like something out of a swamp. But there was also people covering their faces with 100 layers of glue, glitter, or latex. Another popular take on this challenge was wearing 100 layers of some piece of clothing. These ones weren't as gross as the makeup or glue ones, but they were pretty uncomfortable viewing. By the time they got to the 60th layer, I could feel myself just kind of sweating just watching them. Coming in at number 2 now, we have Andy's Coming. Everybody knows Toy Story, right? Remember the toys would always drop to the floor whenever Andy was coming so that he didn't know they were alive? Well, the Andy's Coming challenge let people feel like they were one of the toys by recreating those famous scenes.
Andy's coming!
In some ways, this was kind of like a mashup of the Mannequin challenge where you had to stand still and the Trump's Coming challenge where you had to hide from the person who is coming. Apparently, this all started when an internet hoax was spread that if you shout Andy's Coming at Disney World, the people playing Woody and Buzz and Jessie would drop to the floor. Well, they didn't, so I guess people had to start doing it themselves. And finally now at number 1, we have the one and only bottle flipping challenge. Flipping a bottle of water so that it lands the right way up is not really a new thing, I'd have to say. People have probably been flipping them for as long as water bottles have existed, but it seems 2016 was the year that people started taking it seriously. The first big video came from a high school student performing a bottle flip for a talent show. Other people started to see if they could do it as easily as him, with hundreds of videos being uploaded over the next few months. Then, in May, the Dude Perfect YouTube channel, famous for performing crazy stunts and challenges, uploaded a compilation of their bottle flipping videos. My personal favourite video though was Niga Higa's one. At the time of recording, it's fast approaching 10 million views, and if you want to really understand bottle flipping, then I highly suggest you check that one out. Well guys, who knew that 2016 would have so many social media challenges? I wasn't sure if I could even find 10, but it turns out there's so many if you take a proper look. What I want to know now though, from you guys, is what social media challenges will there be in 2017? If you end up correctly guessing any of them, I'll give you my hat. Yeah. I think that's a good deal. My name is Danny Burke. We have quite a few other videos on this channel, so check out those as well if you have the time, and I'll see you all in the next one.